Welcome back! Lost Odyssey. Last time I got past the security bots, which, hey Brianna. Yeah, the security bots were the ruination of the first time I experienced this game, so I'm really happy we're past it. I hope there's no more of that. With that being said, now we are in this really pretty area, and the game is 100% new to me now. 100%. It won't open. Let's try another door. Oh no.
Let's take him now.
I don't... We'll just see. Perfect! There we go. Hello? Aqua. Water on electricity could be good, right? Stop! Give me that prism. Ow. Annoyed. Thank goodness. Do I get XP for all the summoned enemies? Because that would be good. Yeah, for some reason I thought I got to the second disc, but I guess not. I don't know how to play games on multiple discs. You just like open the disc tray and put in the new disc. There we go.
That was close.
that? You hear that?
What? Jansen!
That's a harp. Yeah. Queen must be in there, right? I mean, no dude plays a harp. Yeah.
Queen?
Dudes can play the harp.
It'll lead
Rude.
to trouble.
Hey, I've got a sixth sense about these things. The Queen's got to be hot. I didn't pay my respects. I mean, I'd have to turn in my man card. Time to work my magic.
Idiot. What are you trying to pull, Jansen? Open up!
It's no use.
It's no use.
Oh, moron.
Do you know anything about the Queen?
Well, from a long time ago. If nothing's changed since then, she's definitely someone I know.
How's the dialogue volume?
Looks like your own memories.
I remember the music was really loud, so I turned it
So
down,
you're
but I
not
don't know how
afraid of
that
the
left the
past.
dialogue.
No, I like the past. It's thanks to the past that I'm here now, right? If memory serves me correctly, she's someone from the past who made me who I am now. She smiled when she held out her hand to me, even when stranded in the middle of the ocean, faced by me, a pirate. She wouldn't show any fear. I felt a certain kind of strength and a special kindness from her.
I'm trying to see if my chair can lean up more straight, but I don't see. I don't want to press the lever and then be like. "Beow."
The Queen could have arrested me for piracy, but instead she invited me to her palace. We talked about a lot of things. It was a huge surprise to find someone in such a high station who was so open-minded. No, she wasn't just open-minded. Even though we just met, it felt like we'd known each other for years. Our talk seemed full of nostalgia. I laughed for the first time in a long time. I don't know if she felt the same way, but at any rate, she seemed fascinated by everything I said. Treasure hunting in the Great Eastern Ruins, beating the crap out of pirates who stepped out of line. I covered it all.
And she did not cover it all. Ayo!
Tell me about your life. But when I look back at the way she let me keep talking, I think she might have longed to be free, just for a moment.
Trust me, bro, I think she was free.
Here, take this. Scoring a queen's pendant without a fight. I must be really lucky today.
It wouldn't let me share
No,
69
I won't
earlier.
lend it to you. The next
Apparently,
time
because
we
it's
meet,
not a
I want it
milestone.
back.
69 is a milestone. Just as much as 70. Or 67. 70 stream streak, that's nuts. That's nutty.
Ooh, can't pass up a chance like this.
The Rizla. Gotta find the queen. Come on, Jansen, start running. Dude, he's gonna get cooked. Hello, ma'am. Why? Bruh. Play me like one of your French girls. I don't think she's changed outfits.
Oh, wait, Your Highness, please. I'm not dangerous. I swear. Whew, thank you so much. Please, just don't call the guards yet.
Who are you?
You're prisoner!
I beg your forgiveness, Your Highness, for the sudden intrusion. Jansen Freed, at your service. I am but a simple fool, drawn here by your lovely harp song.
The White Boa is ordained away. Where did you come from?
Anyone
brig.
who heard such an enchanting melody would grow wings and fly to meet you. Land or sea, just as long as he found you. Like this. Ah, I would very much like to know your name, Your Highness.
Ming. Ming Numara.
Ah, such a lovely name. And I've finally gotten to see you smile. Please, feel free to laugh at this simple fool. Just seeing your smile has made it worth risking your wrath at my uninvited presence.
Is something the matter?
Forgive my impertinence, but even though your smile shines bright, Your Highness,
You have
I
horrible
also
breath.
see loneliness. Your harp song you were playing earlier feels the same. It's as if it reflects your own heart.
My heart?
When you play, the melody radiates kindness and warmth. But sometimes it sinks into sorrow. That sorrow is what drove me to you and sparked a desire to smooth it away.
What is that?
I shall heal your sorrow. Please, trust me. If you remain here, your heart will only be stained with more sorrow.
My heart. Stained with sorrow.
Did he just like roofie her?
Jansen, why did you really come?
What a woman. Great. Just great.
I don't feel like I like what Jansen's doing here.
What was that?
To Her Majesty's room! Hurry! This way! You again? Ugh.
Crap, Jansen, you idiot.
Idiot! I hope no one heard that. Well, where's the queen?
What are you doing here? Plotting to kidnap the Queen?
Hello?
Oh, man.
I see you're at least smart enough.
Yes.
You men, follow me to Her Majesty's room.
Understood.
Your Highness, it's General Kakanis. I heard a... Your Highness, please open... It's no good, sir. It won't... Bridge, open the door to Her Majesty's room, immediately. This is an emergency.
That's strange. It doesn't open.
Idiots! You open the emergency hatch! Ah!
I just appreciate that the queen's not here. We don't have to actually carry the queen while we're... Oh, he has to just go solo through here? Bruh.
Oh yeah! Let's get it on! I'm out of here!
There we go. It's in his nature to flame.
Well, I guess it's as good as any place. There we go. Hey there, little guy. You lost? You're not chasing me too, are ya? Whoa! Whew. Close one.
You're quite kind, aren't you?
Ah, you're awake, Your Highness. What? Okay, this isn't funny. I need to get out
You
of this.
know, I was never really asleep.
Huh?
I couldn't judge your true intentions, so I tested you. I sincerely apologize.
Well, then do something about this, okay? Would
Not
ya?
just now. I am the queen, and I cannot just simply run away with you.
But that Kakanas bastard is taking advantage of you. You can't be comfortable surrounded by these lunkheads, can ya?
Even so, I will not forsake my duties. Your feet will be fine. Just remain here for a little while. Nothing higher will turn to stone.
Gee, thanks for considering my, higher parts.
Bruh!
You finally sound more like yourself.
Huh?
Such insincerity reflects poorly on your true self.
Whew! All that formal speech stuff is making my shoulders stiff anyway. But I'm fired up now, my queen. When I get out of this, I'll prove my sincerity to your heart's content. Oh yeah, you can bet on it.
Your Majesty!
Ah, crap. Oh, this is so unfair.
Have you been harmed?
Testosterone boy. Oh, man. Golly.
For that, I feel like I'll show my sincerity to your heart's content. Shoot, dude. Gondola. Gondola's back. Is he doing a Mongolian throat singing? I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What? Okay, I can lock my chair. Oh, that's good. Where's the broken harp?
We bring together in this place all our dreams, all our hopes, and all our dedication. We shall not avert our eyes from our shadowed reflection in still water, nor succumb to apathy. Numata exists so that power may coexist in harmony with peace and tranquility. To show how our power can sow peace, I now release these visitors to our fair city. They have been prisoners. I now declare them free.
Well, it's about time. You? Ah, yeah.
Travelers, you are free to go.
Ming!
Ming?
Travelers! Thanks to Her Royal Majesty's leniency, you are now free to go. Now, move along!
We'll move along.
Royal Guards, dismissed!
They remind me of the dudes from the Shivering Isles DLC in Oblivion.
All that trouble to release us, and now they simply turn their backs.
Well, I say it's great. I mean, we're free, aren't we? And it's all thanks to Ming.
It bothers me that you speak so casually of the Queen. Is there something you're not telling us, Jansen? Did you do something to her?
What? Come on.
He charmed her with his riz. Woohoo! Like Twilight Princess? Can't say I know what that looks like. A seed. Did you play through 2006 to 2008? Did you play through Was it, which one was first? Tears of the Kingdom or the other one?
You handled your role well.
So, my performance was
Win,
acceptable?
was it Win something?
Yes, Your Highness. We should now be able to achieve our objective.
Breath of the
Let them
Wild.
loose and follow
Yeah.
them to the truth.
And what will we gain from this exercise?
Because weren't they both really
When we
similar
have
play
proof they work
styles?
for the enemy,
Which
we'll
one came
lock them up
first?
again. They'll give us excellent leverage in
TOTK or
negotiations with
BOTW?
Ura. And beyond the negotiations, we stand to gain information about Grand Staff.
Grand Staff?
Ura has built a gigantic
Ura!
engine called Grand Staff. And we suspect they're plotting something. Right now, Ura poses a terrible threat to the entire world.
A threat?
Our intel has confirmed that the tragedy at Wool Highlands is connected in some way to Grand Staff. If we continue to allow Ura to run rampant,
Ura!
that tragedy could be repeated again at any time. The authorities in our military have voted unanimously to seize Ura as a preventative measure.
Is
plan
Ganon
to
the
start
same
a
as
war?
Ganondorf?
The White Boa is already being converted into a battle flagship, and we've begun assembling troops and arms. This action is for the sake of the entire world.
I won't allow it.
While your majesty may have other ideas,
Tears
the
of the
people will surely
Kingdom is
approve
the
these
sequel.
safety measures. In this present magic industrial revolution, your majesty's isolationist policy is pushing the nation to its limit.
National isolation promotes peace.
This new regime must be created for the sake of world peace. We shall spread your majesty's teachings, using our nation's military might.
You think military force can avert violence?
Would you rather see a meteor fall on Numara? If that were to happen, the people who so adore you would be reduced to ashes in an instant. No, the Grand Staff should not be in the hands of those simple-minded fools in Ura. We Numarans should control it. Then we can
God,
use
can you
it to
keep your
maintain
breathing
peace all
down?
over the
Jeez
world.
Louise.
Numara would become the most powerful, peace-loving country in the world. War is inevitable, Your Majesty.
Your kisses.
Figureheads. They should just keep quiet, play their role, and smile.
Your kiss is as good as
Get in here, now!
Why is she wearing a dog collar? Bro, what the heck? What the heck? Wait, I see those fruits. Give me that. Yoink. Probe away. I don't fully follow what's going on. kind of look like mangoes. Sorry, I'm trying to. Don't those kind of look like mangoes?
Passion fruit, pineapples,
Oranges, bananas,
Papaya, guava, mango, coconut.
Mango.
Be a sub above.
I don't think I am today.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
Aww. Oblivion. Jersey law. Are you Peter Cancro? Do you own Jersey Mike's? Are you him? Oh, dude. I knew it. Always watching. Mr. Cancro. Oh, the be a sub above. It make a shareholder vote. I thought for some reason Jersey Mike's went public. I think so. Got that JM. I gotta go buy some Jersey Mike stock. Shoot. Hello, what's your name? They're like artists or something. They're like artists or something. Hello. Can I jump across? Guess not. A bottle of water. Have you seen the guy online who's trying to get everyone to buy Spirit Airlines shares so that they can take it over? Hello. Have you been to my shop yet? Oh. Y'all, we gotta buy up all the Jersey Mike stock. Yeah, there's some dude trying to keep Spirit Airlines alive. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a mercenary. Why? Well, come on, aren't they just so cool? My mom says I got to help out in the shop, but forget about that. If I was a mercenary, I'd be 1,000,000 times more famous than a soldier. All the nations in the world would want me on their side. It'd be so awesome. Alright, y'all. We're back to the paraphrasing. I'm not reading every single line of text. I will paraphrase. Thank you. You can pause it and read it if you'd like. The ramparts will fall to the enemy. It's just a matter of time. They will mount their attack at dawn. The main body, the allied forces had already drawn far back from the front. Only the mercenaries are left behind the barricade. Their orders? Defend it to the death. These men who have gone from battlefield to battlefield know exactly what that means. They've just left us here to die. They want us to buy time so the main force can pull farther back. We're supposed to be their shields, performing our final service for our employers. Kime says nothing in reply. All keep to their thoughts to themselves. Mercenaries have nothing to say to each other on the battlefield. They might be on opposite sides in the next battle, at a time like this especially when they have to defend the barricade against the enemy's withering attack. They can't spare the time to even look at each other's faces. He knows nothing about this fighter called Toma. His voice sounds young. If a man grows talkative in the face of death, it means that deep down somewhere he has a weakness that prevents him from becoming a true soldier. A mercenary with even a hint of such weakness can never cheat death and live to see another day. It is the law of the battlefield, and a man like Toma will only learn that law in the moment before he loses his life. We're done for. We'll all be dead in the morning. We'll have that silent homecoming they talk about. I can't stand it. I just can't stand it. No voices rise to second these sentiments. The day they chose the mercenaries' path was when they should have resigned themselves to death. They sell their lives for little money. They prolong their lives a day at a time by taking the lives of one enemy after the other. A mercenary is nothing more and nothing less. Hey, can anyone hear me? How many of us are here? We're all gonna die together. We'll just be a line of corpses in the morning. Don't shut up now. Answer me. I knew it was hopeless from the start. Headquarters didn't know what they were doing. There was no way a strategy like that could work. You know what I'm talking about, don't you guys? We had to lose. It's a total mess. I wish I had joined the other side. Then I could have gotten a mountain of cash for winning. We could have drunk ourselves blind. We could have had all the women we wanted. We could have had all the subs we wanted. Be a sub above. I picked the wrong side. Hey, you. What? How about shutting it for a while? If you really want to run off at the mouth that much, I can send you to the next world a step ahead of the rest of us. All the nut we wanted. I'm sorry. Watch out for talkative men. Being talkative means trusting in words, trusting too much in words. Words are useless on the battlefield. You take up your weapon in silence, you steel yourself in silence, you fight in silence, you kill the enemy, or he kills you in silence. A soldier who clings too desperately to words may cling just as desperately to something else. To the sweet trap of betrayal, or the seduction of desertion under fire, or the lure of madness. Kime has often said has seen these pitiful mercenaries who, unable to endure the terror of being surrounded by the enemy, go berserk and attack men from their own side. The silence continues. Not even the usual all-night cries of insects can be heard tonight. Animals have mysterious powers of foreknowledge that humans have lost. This becomes painfully obvious from any visit to a battlefield. There can be little doubt that the animals have turned their backs on this barricade. Right about now, in some distant forest, a huge flock of blackbirds may be taking wing in search of human corpses to strip of their flesh. It's feast time, boys! They already know somehow. Once the sun is fully up, the battle will be over. If they don't get here first, they'll lose their feast to a flock from another forest. Looks like meat's back on our menu, boys. Listen, you guys, I don't know how many of you are out there, but we're all gonna die in the morning. Maybe one or two will live to escape no more. Think about it. Those are lousy odds. You're veterans, war heroes. You're probably not scared, but even so, if you're not scared, don't you think it's stupid? We don't hate the enemy. We owe the leaders on our side. We don't owe the leaders on our side anything. But they're still gonna end up to tell me, is it pointless? Do you think it's stupid? Blah, blah, blah. I can't take it any longer. I hate this. All I wanted was some money and something better to eat and maybe nicer clothes. I would have been happy with that. What a mistake I've made. Taking work like this, I never should have done it. He keeps all of his senses open for movement in the night. Still sobbing, Toma continues to curse his fate. Suddenly something is different. Something stirs in the silence. This could be bad. Kaim thinks, sharpening his attentiveness still more. When dawn breaks, Toma will get in our way. Because of him, the possibility for life will wither. The mercenaries know that, and because they know it, they might do whatever it takes for them to secure for themselves even the slightest added chance to live. I don't want to die here. I tell you, not now, not here, like a worthless dog. You guys feel the same way, don't you? Moonlight shines from a rift in the clouds. For a split second, Toma's tear-stained face appears in the darkness. He's even younger than Kaim imagined from the sound of his voice. He's practically a boy. The clouds hide the moon again, and thick black darkness enfolds everything once more. A dull light stirs in the depths of the darkness. Without a word, Kaim darts, wind-like, towards it. He's able to gauge the distance between himself and Toma during the flash of moonlight. Kaim grabs Toma's arm. Something hard falls to the ground. A knife. Driven by the fear of death, Toma was trying to slit his own throat. Toma twists away and tries to free his arm from Kaim's grasp, but Kaim chops him in the solar plexus. Without uttering a word, Toma passes out. With Toma slung across his back, Kaim strides through the darkness. Eventually, Toma wakes up and thrashes his legs to get loose. Stop it! Let me go! It's the only way. Oh. You can get out of here. Are you coming too? No, I'm going back. You escape alone. Why? You come too. We both escape. Let's both escape. Come with me. Toma clings to Kaim's arm as he pleads with him, but Kaim gives him a hard slap on the cheek. The flesh of that cheek is too soft to belong to a veteran warrior. It is the flesh of a boy, a kid. You go alone. But why? To live, that's why. What about you? You should run away with me. Want to live? No. He has no great desire to live. He lives because there's nothing else he can do. We live to fight. That's what mercenaries do, but get out of here. You're ruining it for the rest of us. It's our job to fight. To fight or to flee? That is the question. Kaim cannot know which holds out the greater promise for life. He also believes it is better not to know. Except, I hope you make it, boy, he mutters, walking on. The eastern sky is beginning to brighten little by little. Soon the enemy's all-out attack will begin. From the western forest, a few birds take to the air. Perhaps it means that a small-scale battle has started in the silence. He does not look back or break his stride. He feels certain that he has seen that talkative mercenary before. Live a long, full life, Kaim wishes for the boy as he himself walks on, glaring at the lightning eastern sky. This kid's dumb. Oh. Okay, so we don't have the stuff, I guess, we need for the rings. Hey, dog. Go on home now. I don't really fully know what the purpose of us being here is. But we're vibing. I'm in love with the vibe. Please look around. Don't tell me what to do. I feel like getting a couple of these would be good. When I want something sweet. Haha. Oh. Really thought we could just go in the back way. Got it. Another story. Don't get me wrong. I like the stories. I just wish they would have voiced it over. That's all. The stories are nice and moving and compelling, but having to read it all on stream gets a little old. Letters from a Weakling. Husband and wife fell in love. The time he asked her to marry him, father from his home country collapsed and died. He had no choice but to return to his homeland, taking her with him, of course. Her name was Mina. It's not a name used by the women of his homeland. Her name was not the only thing that was different about her. The color of her skin, hair, and eyes, and the language she spoke were all different. Had the young man's hometown been a harbor city, there would have been nothing unusual. But this is as deep in the country as you can get. Kym had rushed here all the way from the harbor town in the far country to attend the wedding. At the banquet, the young man had given Kym looks. The two had slipped away from the festivities. They were looking at the night sky. When the eldest son marries, his wishes are of no importance. What matters is family. The two families negotiate the engagement, and the bride is chosen who is acceptable to the groom's parents. That is how it was with my parents, and my grandparents did the same. It was just as easy to imagine that the relatives had not welcomed Mina into the family. They can stuff it, dude. Alex. Yes? You are the only one who can protect Mina. I know that. She is a wonderful girl. I know that too. The three were good friends. Kym and Alex had worked together offloading ships. They had often gone into the neighborhood where Mina worked. You know, Kym, I think you sensed it too, but Mina was drawn less to me than to... Never mind. Of course, Kym knew how Mina felt, as if he responded to her feelings. And if he had responded to her feelings, she and Alex would not have been married here today. But Kym had held back. Instead, he had urged Alex to pursue his love for Mina and helped the two come face to face. He felt no regrets about having played the part of an unlikely Cupid for them. Destined to continue his never-ending journey, Kym was unable to love Mina in return. One of Alex's uncles stepped out of the house drunk. Hey Alex, what are you doing out here? The groom can't be absent from the reception. Sure, I'll be right there. Make Mina happy, Alex. Leave it to me, he answered with a smile. Come on. Hurry up, the groom's supposed to sit here the whole time. The family's here, and we're going to drink the night away. The man was all smiles with Alex, but when he glanced at Kym, his borderline polite smile could not disguise the gleam of distrust in his eye for an outsider. Kym was sure he had noticed the same gleam, though perhaps not as openly, in the eyes that alighted on Mina. So that was the kind of village to which Mina had come as a bride. You better make her happy, Alex. I'm counting on you. But now the uncle had his arm around Alex's shoulders and was noisily monopolizing his nephew's attention. Alex never heard those words from Kym. It was 3 months later when Alex came to visit Kym at work on the pier. I'm in town on a buying trip, so I thought I'd stop to say hello. As casually as possible, Kym asked, "How is Mina doing?" With a feeble smile, Alex replied, "After the wedding, things happened." Mina has been accepted neither as a member of the family nor as a resident of the village. There were too many differences in daily customs, in culture, but the one thing that made Mina too different for the tiny village was the brown color of her skin. If only she could speak with people. Mina is trying her best to learn our language, but my mother and the other relatives have made no attempt to learn hers. Not so much as a good morning or a thank you. They insist it's up to the daughter-in-law to do all the adapting. Still, Mina was working hard to draw closer to Alex's family and birthplace. She could be the first one out to the fields in the morning, work without a break until the sun went down, do sewing until late at night. She would try to talk to people in the local dialect that Alex had taught her using gestures and body language, and she would apologize profusely with abject smiles whenever she failed to understand what they were saying. Kym could easily imagine Mina going through all these exertions, which made Alex's report all the more painful to him. You should come to visit us now and then, Kym. Mina would love to see you. Kym responded vaguely with a silent nod when Alex added, I want you to come and cheer her up. What's wrong, Kym? Are you angry? I'm not going to visit. Why not? You promised me you'd make her happy. Remember, we agreed that you're the only one who can do it. But still. Sorry, I haven't got time for this. I have to get this ship loaded before it sails at sunset. With this curt dismissal, Kym turned away and continued working. Alex stared at him from behind. Kym could feel his friend's gaze on his back because he could feel it. He kept working without a backward glance. Eventually, Alex gave up and left. Neither man spoke words of farewell. A year after the wedding, Mina gave birth to a son. The boy had brown skin like his mother. He had just started crawling when Alex visited Kym again. There was talk of a divorce, Alex said. There's nothing wrong with our relationship. Mina and I love each other, that's for certain, but my mother and relatives say there's no way they can accept a brown-skinned child as a family heir. His existence supposedly harms the marriage prospects of my younger brother and sister, too. They want us to send the baby to Mina's family. It's gone that far. Alex had lost a great deal of weight. He was obviously living with much pain every day. Trapped as he was between family and Mina. None of this made sense to Kym. However trapped Alex might be, as long as he was firm on what was important to him, there would be only one answer to his family's demands, and he should be able to arrive at it without anguish or confusion. I know how strong you are, Alex sighed, speaking to Kym's back as Kym went on hoisting huge spine-snapping crates in silence. Starting to think that maybe in the long run, tying Mina down to a life in my village is just going to make her unhappy. My relatives say they'll support Mina and the baby, so it's not as if I'd be abandoning her or chasing her away. It's just that for both of our sakes, starting a new life. And you're all right with that? Huh? If you're convinced it's the right thing, then go ahead and do it. It's not for me to interfere. Alex's features distorted under the impact of Kym's words. Kym said nothing more, but went back to work. His anger and frustration were reaching the boiling point. Alex had no idea that Mina had been writing to Kym on occasions since shortly after the wedding, about the hardships she had been facing in the home of her husband's family. She said not a word. Instead, she would spell out how happy her current life was and declare repeatedly how much Alex loved her. Always the letters would end like this. I'm sure you two must be living happily, Kym. This is why Alex's report on the situation at home had filled him with such intense anger and frustration. He had never answered Mina's letters. He felt certain that if he were to write her, whether with words of encouragement or comfort, or even playing along with her sad lies, was Something important that gave her spiritual support would snap into. Come see the baby, Kime, Alex pleaded. Mina would be thrilled if you'd do that. Instead of responding to Alex, Kime called out to him from on deck. See that crate over there? Can you lift it? Not me. He said nothing more. He felt strongly that their long friendship had come to an end. Both Alex and Mina long ago came to dwell among his distant memories, the kind of memories that revive with a deep sense of bitterness, and they are there to this day. Alex made this third trip to see Kime a year after the baby was born. Having wasted away to a mere shadow of his former self, Alex stared vacantly at Kime. His voice lacked all intonation as he announced Mina's death. She had killed herself. Hanged herself in the barn. Kime was amazed at his own detachment as he took in Alex's words. Mina's letters had stopped coming several months earlier. Either she had no longer needed to spin those sad little lies about being accepted by Alex's family, or she had lost the strength to invent them anymore. In effect, it was the latter, Kime was learning now. To the very end, she could not make anyone accept her, my mother, my family, or the town. She was all alone finally, to the very end. Without a word, Kime punched Alex in the face. Alex seemed to know and accept the fact that the punch would be coming. He did nothing to resist or defend himself. The fist hit him full on and sent him sprawling into the road to get hit by a car. Why? Why did you say she was all alone? When Alex righted himself, he smashed him in the face again. Alex began coughing violently and uncontrollably, and when he spat up a glob of blood, a broken back tooth came out with it. He knew well enough that Alex had been suffering too, that he had been engaged in a desperate struggle to do something about being trapped between family and wife. Otherwise, he would never have wasted away so dramatically from the brawny young man he used to be. As well as he knew this, however, Kime could not forgive him. He had promised, he had given his word, he would make Mina happy, he would protect her. Kime could never forgive Alex for failing to make good on his oath. Alex dragged himself to his feet. I know how strong you are. But let me tell you this, Kime. My mother, my relatives, and the others, their way of looking at things is not completely crazy. To live in peace and quiet in the country, you have to follow the country's special rules. It just so happens that one of those rules was not to accept a bride like Mina. I was born and raised in that village, and I know the village code. I know it all too well, which is why I've been in such pain all these months. I'm a weakling, I suppose. In your eyes, I'm probably so weak you want to spit on me. So laugh at me, hit me, despise me if you want to. Hit me again. Kime threw another punch. This one landed squarely on the nose and may have broken it. Jeez! Alex crumpled to his knees. The blood that gushed from his nose was blacker than the blood from his mouth. Mina should have been with you. That's what I think. If she had married you and not some weakling like me, she'd still be alive. With a wordless, strangled cry of rage, Kime lunged at Alex, grabbing him by the collar and hoisting him to his feet. Another punch, and still another. Kime was not planning to stop punching Alex. Now, though, with Kime's hand still fastened to the front of his shirt, Alex looked straight at him for the first time since coming to the dock. Why didn't you ever answer Mina's letters? That's all she was hoping for, a letter from you. Alex knew everything. It's terrible out there in the country. Anyone who wants to can find out who wrote letters and who got them. Everyone out there is like family. Everybody except Mina, that is. If Alad had wanted to, he could have squashed Mina's letters easily. Instead, Alex had read the letters, resealed the envelopes, and sent them to Kaim one after another. He had internalized Mina's sad little lies and started looking for Kaim's answers before she did. How could I have possibly answered her? Why not? You knew how trapped she was feeling. You must have known how much encouragement one word of you could have given her. But you were Mina's husband. Yes, that's true, but you were always the one deepest in her heart. I knew that, and because I knew that, there was only one thing I could do. I wrote to her. I pretended I was you. I wrote her letter after letter. Be strong, I told her. Keep your spirits up. I'll come to see you. You're too strong, Kaim, so you can't understand the feelings of weak people, but I don't have that problem. I am weak. I understood how a weakling like Mina felt. There is one thing I don't know, though, Kaim. I don't know whether Mina actually believed the letters I wrote were from you, or whether she knew what I was doing and pretended to believe. Was life in my village so painful to her that she couldn't go on living there without pretending to believe? There was one letter that I didn't send to you. It was 3 months ago. It was the first letter in which Mina begged you for help. She said she wanted to run away and asked you to come save her as soon as possible to rescue her and the baby. That was the letter Alex threw away. I didn't click A! Bruh. What an idiot I was. Be strong? Such words might have meant something to somebody like you, but a burden to a weak person like Mina. They would only break and crush her. If I had sent her last letter to you, would you have finally answered that one? Would you have been able to accept Mina in all her weakness? He didn't know how to answer this question. I can tell you this much, Kaim. I am going to raise that boy of mine. I'm going to make him into a man of my village. I may have been too weak to be a husband, but as a father, I'll do better. I'll make him happy. Kaim never saw Alex again. If only he could begin his journey again, Mina might not have had to die. But this is no more than a hopeless dream. He meets them only once, and they are gone forever. The ones without eternal life. This is what makes them all the more dear to him. This is what makes his breast burn for them. Aware now that he has failed to love human weakness throughout his battles and his wanderings, he turns his steps towards Alex's old village. Alex himself, of course, is long dead. But Alex's descendants, he can tell at a glance. They have brown skin. The graves of Alex and Mina lie side by side atop a low, windswept hill. Kaim picks flowers from the field and offers them at the doomed couple's graves before returning to the road. What is human strength after all? He still does not know how to answer this question. And this is why again today his journey must go on. They were talking about sandwiches or hot meals. And that's what sparked that story. Well, shoot, bro. On that happy note, we move forward. Hello? Yes, I would like to save. I'm like, what's our purpose here? Secrets. Hello? You're not my brother. Another one? Bro. Brother dear. Brother dear, big brother. Wait, big brother, don't go. I think you have the wrong person. No, I don't. You're big brother Kime. What? What's wrong, Kime? What's wrong, Kime? Did you forget about me? Well, I mean, you can't place her. Don't pretend you don't know who I am, Kime. You're so mean. This old woman has simply lived too long. This is why the past, locked away in her memory, has become realer to her than her eyes before her. If I were you, I'd just walk away. Don't get involved with her. She'll be nothing but trouble. It's true. You're a stranger here, so you don't know, but this old woman is senile. You can ignore her. She'll forget everything in 5 minutes. He tries probing distant memories. He spent no more than a few days here so long ago. He got to know very few people. You try to be helpful, and what does it get ya? Let them work it out themselves. Let's just go. Don't forget me now, you hear? The old woman greets his look of recognition with an expression of joy. Do you remember me now? I'm Shushu. It's me, Shushu. A little girl he met in this town 80 years ago. Instead of goodbye or thank you, she would see a person off with a "Don't you forget me now, you hear?" What's wrong, big brother? 80 years have gone by. What can they say? What can they talk about when a man who never ages meets a little girl from a distant past who's aged too much? Let me through here, please. Sorry, but let me through here, please. A young man rushes up to where Shushu and Kime are standing. Great-grandmother, how often do I ask you not to go out without telling me? I'm terribly sorry if she's been a bother to you. She's old and getting senile. I hope you can forgive her. What are you talking about? I'm just playing with Big Brother Kime. What's wrong with that? Who are you? He turns his sad gaze on Kime and begins to apologize again. Kime stops him. He knows that at times it can be sadder and more heartbreaking for a life to be prolonged than it is to be cut short. Oh. Oh. She just can't seem to get it through her head that she's old. Even if I hold up a mirror to her, she asks, who's that old lady? She might forget if she ate breakfast, but her memories from childhood can be clear as a bell. But really, sir, do you have time for this? Weren't you in a hurry to get somewhere? I'm fine, don't worry. Thanks very much. I haven't seen her this happy in ages. Her health has really deteriorated lately, whether she runs a fever. We wonder if this is going to be the end for her. We prepare for the worst, but she springs right back. We joke that her mind is so far gone, she's forgotten to die. Jeez, dude. Are you the one who takes care of her? Mm-hmm. Me and my wife, Cynthia. How about your parents? Or your grandparents? Are they still living? I'm the only member of our family left alive. His grandparents died in an epidemic 20 years ago. His father lost his life in a war that enveloped the area 10 years ago. So my great-grandmother has had to keep holding funerals over the years for her children and grandchildren. Before we noticed, she had become the oldest person in town. It must be lonely living that way. I'm sure. It might even be a kindness of the gods to let people fade out mentally when they've lived too long. At least that's how I've come to see it lately. You would think she would be lonely to be left behind that way, but she's not lonely at all. To live long means you have a lot of memories. Maybe it's not such a bad thing to live in the world where your memories during to live in the world of your memories during the last days of your life. Big Brother Kaim, I'm gonna make a floral wreath for you right now, and if I have any flowers left over, I'll make one for this other person too. Kaim and Nashi look at each other with bewildered smiles. Why are you smiling like that? Are you two friends now? She opens her wrinkle-ringed eyes wide in surprise, gives the two men a joyful smile, and collapses into the grass. Nashi starts to run for a doctor, but Kaim grabs his arm and holds him back, saying, "You better stay with her." His experience tells him that Shushu will not recover this time. She's lying on her back where she has fallen, her armload of flowers now spread over her chest. Her face wears a smile. Just wait just a minute, Big Brother Kaim. I'll make your wreath for you right away. Keep fighting, Great-Grandmother. Don't let go. It's me, Great-Grandmother. It's me. You haven't forgotten me, have you? I bathed you last night. You knew who I was then, didn't you? Nashi appears to her with all his might, but Shushu, a girlish smile on her lips, is departing for that distant world. I'm gonna be a father soon, Great-Grandmother. Remember? I told you that last night. Cynthia has a baby inside. It's gonna make you a great-great-grandmother. Our family is going to grow, another person with your flesh and blood. Still smiling, Shushu grasps one of the flowers on her chest with her trembling fingers. She thrusts it towards him in a voice no more than a whisper and says, "Don't you forget me now, you hear?" Kai puts his arm around him and says, "Answer her." I know what you mean, Great-Grandmother. I won't forget you. I will absolutely never forget you. How could I forget my own great-grandmother? Don't you forget me now, you hear? I won't. I'll always remember you. She closes her eyes and lays her hand on the flower on her chest as if groping there for something. She seems to almost be trying to open the door where the memories are sealed. A soft breeze moves over her. The flowers adorning her chest dance in the wind along with the memories. Surely among those memories is the Kaim of 80 years ago. He snatches one of the petals dancing in the wind and closes it in his palm. She will never open her eyes again. She left on a journey to a world where there is no past or present. Bruh! Stop. The only ones she left behind are Kaim, who will go on living forever, and Nashi, who is about to welcome a new life into the world. Thank you so much. Thanks to you, my great-grandmother was so happy to be picking flowers at the very end. It wasn't thanks to me. I'm sure if she had made a wreath, she would have given it to your sweet new baby. I hope you're right. I'm sure you are. About that promise you made to her to be good and don't forget her. Of course not. People go on living as long as they remain in someone's memory. Don't forget me now, Big Brother Kaim. You hear? It is the voice of a little girl from 80 years ago, ringing ever clear, sweet and innocent, declaring farewell to the man who will travel life forever. Alright. Those were a couple of doozies, huh? Just a couple of doozies. Jeez Louise, man! Bro, I'm not reading these. Hello? Saruman's family home. Well guys, that was probably a good spot. I don't really feel like we accomplished a lot, but hey, you know what? We did something. So I think that's gonna be where we'll wrap it up today. Wasn't that a treat, guys? Just getting to read a lot of sad stories, huh? Well, I hope you enjoyed yourself, because I know I did.